Hi, and welcome to Ukulele Lessons Easy 1B. Today we're going to talk about the 5 different strums that we're going to be using in this course. Basically, they're the same 5 strums that were taught in the previous course. However, we're going to be elaborating and embellishing on them more, using different combinations, but they're the same 5 strums that were taught in the previous ukulele course. If you've taken my previous course before and you feel that you know it well enough and you want to skip on ahead, by all means go ahead and skip this tutorial and we'll see you for the next one. However, if this is your first time taking a course with me, or if you feel that you need a little more reviewing of this technique, by all means stick around and let's go over them. So let's talk about the 5 different strums that we're going to be using, and then I'll show them to you in a second. Okay, first of all, we're going to start. We got the free finger strum. Free finger strum. We got the free thumb strum. We got the stationary thumb strum. We got the feather forward strum, and then lastly we got the 3 finger strum. So these are the 5 strums that we're going to be utilizing in this course. Let's get started. The first one is the free finger strum. All that is strumming with this finger. I'm holding my hand like this. Basically, these 3 fingers are tucked in, and this finger is kind of like a hook, and I'm strumming with this finger. Now, keep in mind, for the first 2 songs that starts off this course, we're going to be just using down strums to find our strum zone. Okay, after that we're going to be using nothing but at least up and down strums. Okay, so once again, first 2 songs of the course going to be using only down strums. After that we're going to be using up and down strums and some other kinds of strums. Okay, so the free finger strum once again looks like this. Finger is curved like that, fingers tucked in, and just strumming down. Once again, you're strumming within your strum zone, which we talked about earlier, and we'll probably review that some more. Okay, your strum zone. Okay, now the next strum is the free thumb strums. All that is easy. You're strumming with your thumb, hand is open, and it's just one downward strum like that. Okay, that's a free thumb strum. Okay. Also keep in mind that it's a good idea that if this is the first time that you're seeing these strums, you wanna, after you see me do them, you wanna pause the tutorial and try them for a few times just to get comfortable with this particular technique. And if I am moving a little too fast, by all means pause the tutorial or back it up and then go ahead and try that strum again. Third here, stationary thumb strum. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the thumb strum, but it's stationary. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these fingers right here, put them on the bottom of the ukulele to make it stationary, and then a downward strum. Okay, fingers just at the bottom of the ukulele, hold your hands stationary, straightward downward strum. Okay. Next strum, the feather forward strum. Feather forward. It's basically the same thing. Okay, you got your fingers at the bottom, except instead of the thumb coming straight down, it's going to go forward. Some people, they prefer not to hang on to ukulele so they can. The whole idea is to kind of feel like as if you're strumming like a harp, okay? And just kind of going forward a little bit. Basically what that does is it just kind of helps you slow down yourself on the strum. And lastly, we got the 3 finger strum. That's these 3 fingers right here. Okay? 3 fingers, curl them in like a hook. Like that, curl them in, and you're strumming like such. Okay, now this particular strum, you definitely want to do this strum at least several times during the course of this, in going through this course, because coming up in ukulele 2, we have another technique that is going to be much easier to learn if you're already doing this strum. Okay, now the one thing that's similar between the 3-finger strum and the free finger strum is that the finger is always curved. So when you're coming, like if you look from the top here, this is the top of the ukulele, I'm facing it down. So if I'm strumming, if you can see, the fingers curve slightly at a slight angle. So when you're coming across the strings, it's not straight like this. See how that's straight? It's not straight, it's curved in a little bit. So it's easier to slide. Okay, and same thing with the 3-finger strum. 3-finger strum, it's curved in, so it's just easier to slide. Okay, so when using a nail, it just kind of glides across there. Now, so those are the 5 strums that we're going to be using. Keep in mind that we're going to be using different combinations, so keep that in mind too. Well, those are the 5 strums that has already been taught. If you're jumping into this course for the first time, definitely work with these 5 strums and experiment with them and practice them. Feel free to back up to this tutorial and try them a few more times, and then well, when you're ready, by all means, we'll see you for the next tutorial.